So why do I always have to start my sentences and my statements with so? I'm not going to start with so this time. First thing about being a hacker, or yes, I mean first thing about being the hacktivist is you have to hack your life. You have to analyze first, like observe. So you observe what your life is doing right now. I mean, the processes and the habits and the yes and everything, the input and then the output. So after analyzing, then asking, is this what I want to do? Is this the life I want to live? Is this the kind of output I want? Well, most likely it's not going to be because you're subconscious. When you live subconsciously, I mean, you don't even know what you want, right? So you ask yourself that question and then you get an answer. And when it's no, then you now you now ask yourself other questions that will help you get answers to outputs that are closer to what you want. So now I definitely don't like the life I'm living. Well, it's an ideal life. It's an ideal life, but we're gonna work on it. So what am I going to work on? Which part am I going to work on? And what am I going to do as I work on it? Next, you look at the inputs, the output. You learn from the process, then you optimize. You optimize. That is what we want to do. We want to optimize. And then you look at what is needed, and then you optimize for so that your output comes out and it becomes valuable to some other people and that service. So you want to serve people too. Right. So that is it about being the activist. Right. AI has been a boom for 2-3 years. Still I don't know nothing about AI, right? Well, I think I know a little. I know some keywords and key terms, but it's not something I can use. Right? The internet boom came. The internet boom came, and people were building websites and stuff. And my parents never built websites, and none of my family never built websites. Nobody did web development, and I still don't know how to do web development. You see, yeah, it still takes some considerable amount of effort and quantity of efforts before you can be involved in it. You don't get involved in it just by being there in time, just by being in the timeline. No. You still have to put in a lot of effort before you can be part of it. So that I've learned the hard way. You build. So you're a computer scientist. You doesn't mean you be a web developer. Doesn't mean you can. No, you cannot do any of those stuff if you don't put in X amount of effort to get Y amount of work output. It's not going to work. Well, but we are very privileged to see. I know I'm very privileged. I'm not, and it's a blessing to be in this age. We have AI. That's like, guys, people are envious in the grave. They want to be in this era when knowledge is free. They could build infinite number of stuff, infinite stuff with this just this timeline. You can ask AI about anything and teach you where to go, and like the whole learning process has been shortened. So simple, so simple and so short. Just have to go straight for it, learn what is needed, and then build what is. And then you post, and then everybody's connected. You get to call anybody you want. Oh, my generation is a crazy generation. That's why I had to be crazy myself. Hey, I look good. See my hairline. Receding like something. I look good. I look good. So what are we going to do about it? The hacktivist. The one thing about being the hacktivist is you always have to end with a smile when you see the hacktivist. And if you don't end with a smile, activist, you're not the activist because you can't even hack your smile. Activist. Another thing. So look, always, all the time. The idea is going to be the nicest part of it. Yes, the idea is always the nicest part of it. The idea of building something or creating something or being part of something, the idea, the conception in the mind, that part is the nicest. The rest is boring, and then long term, the rest is so boring, very boring, and long term dopamine. Like, so if you get the idea, you're going to be very happy. You're getting an idea of working on something, working with somebody, being around somebody that has built something. The idea is so, actually, it's the nicest part. And the worst part is when you just have to be there, just be there and be there, like, because nothing is moving, nothing is going back. You just have to be there and then just be there. It's boring. It's part of the process, right? You have to take boredom and milk it. Like, I think that is another episode of Hacktivist. We will make another playlist on being the activist. Milking boredom, right? You need to milk boredom, because all the good things that happened to people, most of it came in deep boredom. Like, they were bored and then they milked it, right? They didn't replace it with any form of entertainment. Don't distract yourself. They didn't distract themselves any form with anything that will free them of the boredom. They kept the boredom and they milked it. You milk the boredom, and then now you become immune to the boredom. It becomes part of you. That is very, very, very important. Being an activist, and you have to experiment, and you have to be rich. Yeah, I mean, you can't be an activist and then be poor. You have to be rich like me. You have to have like 20,000 or something. Like save money for emergencies. That's just save money, and then like active liquid money on you. Like, you get 5,000, 2,000. That's cool. Then you're an activist, right? You get sources of income. You build sources of income. Right? You build sources of income for yourself, and it makes systems. Hey, another thing about being an activist is you are able to build systems and services that are not ignorable. You cannot ignore. Right? Everybody has to use. Yes, it's part of being an activist. Oh yeah, I didn't smile at the end. Yes, I just found. Peace. Welcome to the world of the activist. This happened so. Pentecost Junction. Peace, bless up.